Welcome to the Outdoor Sports Club. I'm Gilly Sniper 300, and today we're going to be shooting this Hornady Zombie Max ammunition, and stuff's pretty popular. New deal that fairly new product that Hornady's come out with. And this stuff is 185 grain bullets, 45 ACP. They're claiming 1,000 feet per second out of the muzzle, and we're going to test it in the H&K USP, which has a 4.41 inch barrel, and see what we can do as far as velocity goes, penetration and expansion in our typical kind of semi-scientific jug tests. Alright, the first thing that we're going to be doing is just shooting a full metal jacket through our chronograph to see what it reads. I mean, I have a pretty good idea what it should be, and we want to make sure our chronograph is reading somewhere in the neighborhood of what we are expecting. So that's what our first thing that we do is going to be. Let's do it. .803. I'm a little surprised that it seems a tiny bit low, but not bad. That's in the neighborhood what it should be. So okay, so we've got a couple zombies here that we're shooting at. The first one's wearing a jean jacket, and the other one's not wearing a shirt at all. So we're gonna shoot these and see if we can stop them, I guess. Okay, that was actually fairly impressive. We got a 996 feet per second out of our chrony, which is really close to what Hornady is claiming. I'll accept that. And here's our first jug. The entry wound right there and right there. Obliterated the jug. Obliterated jug number 2. It was sitting like so. So there's entry wound, exit wound. Got our second jug, and the bullet's in there. So we're gonna recover that one in a moment. Okay, wave number 2, we have one in the lead wearing a t-shirt. There's actually 2 layers of t-shirt on the front, and the same half-naked one at the back. .992 on our velocity, pretty consistent so far. Jug number 1 flew back forwards. Did a decent number on that. This was the old one from the last test. This jug stayed put pretty much. Split him open pretty good, and once again we have, oh wow, it tried to come out the side. Let's look at this. Where's my shot? There it is. It's a pretty decent shot. It was a little bit off to the left, but what was it? I think it was a little bit off to the left, but it's not bad. So I believe we had the bullet turning a little bit. Not terrible. But a little bit. I think that's what happened there. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot these jugs again real quick, just to get another chrony reading on this thing. Okay, 993, still really consistent. I'm extremely happy with those results. And we've obviously got a lot of power coming into these things. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that since I was going to recover those bullets. Darn. We'll look around for them. Well guys, I made a huge mistake when I shot those last 2 jugs, because those were the 2 jugs containing my bullets that I wanted to recover. Luckily I recovered one of those. We're going to shoot some other jugs that I've got just to try to see if we can get another recovered bullet. I've kind of got a feeling we're not going to, but we're going to try. So 970, it's a little bit lower. This was our last jug. These are smaller jugs, so that's why I'm not really too confident that we're going to find the bullet. It is not in there. Went in and out. So here's the one bullet that I did recover. The other one that was inside the other jug, I looked down in there and it looked very similar to this one. We clearly, based on the performance that we could see, that we could visualize in the explosion of the jugs, we're not having an expansion problem, even through denim. Now I only shot once through denim, but I plan on doing a little bit more of this testing at a later date. Hopefully, just to make sure that it's consistent. But we're pushing these close to 1,000. That seems to be sort of the magic threshold for a 45 to get reliable expansion. It's a little bit tougher to push 45s to that speed, since these are 185 grain bullets. That's how we're getting there. They didn't feel too hot compared to a full metal jacket. I don't know. It could be because I'm shooting the USP. Which are known for, should be, or they have the reputation for being more manageable with higher pressure loads. But I believe that's why we're getting good expansion. We're clearly getting good expansion. It's got plenty of penetration still, even with that expansion. It's going through, I'm going to call it 2.5 jugs. It's going well through the 3rd jug. Not out the other side. We had the one that veered off to the left a little bit and tried to exit the side. It was still retained inside the jug. It's getting good expansion. Not a problem there. Not a problem with penetration. Not a problem with recoil as far as I can tell. So these are good bullets. Now, this is probably the last box of these I'm ever going to buy. I thought there was a disclaimer on this box, but I don't see it anywhere. On the website, on the commercials for these, and on their website, it says not to use these on anything but zombies. And I think it specifically lists no humans or animals. So it's built like a self-defense load. In fact, I'm going to say that it's identical in all of the Z-Max ammo that Hornady provides is identical to ammunition that they already provide. It just doesn't come in this box, and it doesn't have the green tip. If you were to defend yourself with this ammo and shoot somebody with it, let's say, there's a chance, it's not a guarantee, but there's a chance that you're opening yourself up to a little bit more risk, legally speaking, because of that disclaimer. Because the manufacturer is clearly saying not to use it in those situations. So, I don't need to tell anybody that in this day and age, people are a little bit afraid of guns. You can be righteous in your defense of yourself. You can be completely in the right. Somebody's attacking you and you shoot them, and you still may have legal issues. In fact, many people do. And I just wouldn't open myself up to another thing that a district attorney can look at, or that 12 people that are scared of guns can look at and say, oh, well, he wasn't supposed to use that ammunition. It clearly says that you're not supposed to use that ammunition for self-defense unless they're zombies, and that person clearly wasn't a zombie, blah, 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 blah. You guys get what I'm saying. I personally do not care if someone is attacking me or you or anybody else. I don't care how you put them down. be it 50 BMG, an axe, a car, I don't care. If that's the only way that you have, I don't want to people to take this out of context. I'm just saying that if you're justified in using deadly force against someone because of what they're doing to you or threatening to do to you, if you're justified and it's necessary for you to do so, I don't care how it happens. Not me personally. Some people might, and I just wouldn't open myself up to extra legal issues because of that. So you can you can buy this stuff without it being the Zombie Max, and you're going to get this kind of performance out of the other bullets that they've got. So if you're looking for a defense load, don't get this. Get the other stuff that's identical to this, but doesn't have the disclaimer. Okay, I love Hornady. This isn't about me not wanting people to buy Hornady ammo. I really applaud them in making this stuff because it's a popular subject these days, and they're going to make a lot of money on it, and I'm proud of them for doing that. I want them to make a lot of money. I like Hornady. I use Hornady bullets. In fact, this is an AMAX bullet, a 30 caliber bullet in my 300 Win Mag that I've hand loaded, and these have served me very well. That's it. That's the Hornady Zombie Max ammo, 45 ACP. Performed well. I'm very impressed with it. I just won't be buying anymore. So thanks, you guys.